Hello children, in my last video I started new lesson explanation part. Lesson 2, The Potter's New Donkey. Before starting the lesson, I have given you one important grammatical point which is from grammar. Apostrophe S I explained you, and I have given you some more points of grammar like adjective, nouns and all I explained you. Let me recapitulate some of the points of the lesson. Potter's New Donkey. I have focused on apostrophe S in my last video. Here is also apostrophe S. Let me show you. So, if something belongs to someone, we use apostrophe S. Got it, children? And again, I have given you some more points of grammar. How he was, the potter was very simple fellow. So we are describing here about Potter. So we describe about Potter. How he was simple fellow. Simple fellow comes under describing word. It's an adjective. So he went to the cattle market. Why? Because his old donkey was getting weak and he decided to purchase a new donkey from the cattle market. He examined many donkeys over there and he bought a new donkey from the cattle market. Every Friday that cattle market was held. Remember this. Every Friday a cattle market was held at some distance from the potter's village. So he purchased a new donkey from that market. How was the donkey? New donkey? It was healthy and strong. And how was the old donkey? It was old and weak. Right? So here also I described. So now let us see what happens next. The potter used to have a nap at the noon every day. NAP, nap, is meaning of nap, children. Let me explain you. A short sleep during the day. Nap, a short sleep during the day. It was noon by this time and the potter became sleepy. BECAME, became. Present tense, BECOME, become. Sleepy. Two clever boys saw the potter seated on his old donkey and dozing. SAW, saw, SEEC or SEEC, saw, past tense, see, present tense. BECOME, become, present tense. BECAME, became, past tense. So he was dozing because it was a noon and he is habituated of taking a nap at the time of noon. Habituated is what, children? Making an habit of doing something. One of them stole up quickly behind the other donkey. He removed the rope from the donkey's neck. And put it around his own neck. Put, present tense, past tense and participle will be the same, children. Put, cut, cut. I have given you one more word. For cut also I am telling you. Cut. Don't feel that cutted or putted. That is wrong. He did it so cleverly. Who did? One boy. The potter could not feel any difference. The other boy led the potter's new donkey to the market and sold it there for a good price. What did the other boy do here? He stole the new donkey, and what did he do? He sold it there, where in the market, for a good price. The potter was still nodding his head. The potter was still nodding in his sleep. So when someone nod in a sleep, then they will nod their head, right? So here again present tense and past tense. Is present tense, was past tense. He woke up. Woke up is past tense. Wake up is present tense. He woke up only when he reached his village. He got down from his donkey and looked for the new donkey. Got, G-O-T, got, G-E-T, get. Get present tense, got past tense. Looked, look, L-O-O-K, look. Then what he saw? But, oh! After OH, exclamation mark. It's surprising for them. For whom here? For the potter. It's a surprise for the potter. What a surprise for him. Again exclamation mark. These all are punctuations, children. And punctuations are very important for English subject. Not only for English subject, we should follow punctuations for each and every subject. So, what a surprise for him. For whom it is a surprise? For the potter. In place of his new donkey, he saw a ragged boy with the donkey's rope around his neck. Again, apostrophe S. I believe you got to know, and you are ready with the apostrophe S answer. Why we should use apostrophe S? If something belongs to someone. Ragged. Let me tell you the meaning of ragged. Wearing old and torn clothes. So who was surprised here? The potter was surprised. How was the potter? He was simple fellow. So he was surprised to see the boy here. I underline some of the vocabulary here. Learn by heart and write one time in your notes. Read these passages to improve your reading part. Work on worksheets. Ask your parents to come and collect the worksheet from the school.